He came every week, same bench, same stare. He never spoke, never smiled, just watched the guards in silence. Until one day, his eyes filled with tears. He stood, saluted, and whispered, "I can go now." Not all goodbyes are loud. Some happen in silence, with a nod, a blink, a salute. This is the story of a man who watched the Queen's guards every week for a reason no one knew. Until the day he let go. Mr. Harold Dunn was 89, a retired soldier, decorated, quiet, alone. He visited Buckingham Palace every Wednesday, sat on the same bench just outside the front courtyard, watched the guards, said nothing, stayed for hours, then left. Tourists noticed, called him the silent watcher. Some offered him food. He always politely declined, just sat with watery eyes and a chest full of medals. Nobody knew his story. One rainy day, a young guard named Marcus noticed Harold. After his shift, he asked the palace staff, "Who's that man?" "He's always there." They didn't know, so Marcus approached him in civilian clothes the next week. "Sir, may I ask why you come here so often?" Harold looked at him, smiled faintly, and for the first time, spoke. "My brother stood where you stood. 1944, never came back from the war." He paused. "I stood there too, 20 years later." His voice cracked. "Now, I just come to remember both of us." 1 week later, something changed. Marcus was on duty again. Rain started to fall, but Harold wasn't on the bench. Instead, he stood, closer than usual, near the gate. No umbrella, no coat, just his uniform from the old days. He raised his hand and saluted. Marcus glanced, just slightly. Their eyes met. Harold's lips moved. "Thank you for carrying on." A tear rolled down his cheek. He lowered his hand, took a deep breath, and walked away. That was the last time anyone saw him. Days later, the palace received a letter, written in perfect handwriting, from Harold. It read, "To the new generation. I've watched you long enough. You reminded me of my brother, of myself. Now, I can rest." Enclosed was a photo, 2 brothers in red uniforms. One lost to war, one who kept watching until the end. Today, the bench he used is marked with a small brass plaque, for the silent watcher, who never stopped remembering.
Videoed out when he's acting a fool.
I have a challenge for you. Can I drop it in your boot? I'm gonna drop it in your boot.
Money on the bus ka.
Change it over. Can we get a picture from there?
Wala. Hinawakan lagi yung sapatos.
Yun lang.
Oh, yung bus. Natanggal.
Natanggal.
Money on the bus.
Ito siya. Mori가 되는 건데. Một thái trái đâu kìa. Ganza bello? Dai, ganza bello?
Take your hat off now.
Ariella, tell me you just get one more. Ariella, tell me tell me that having right hand.
Turn around.
Let's see the other one.
Right, let's go then.
Hey,
Let's see the other one then.
he's standing in his own room.
Watch out. Yeah, good boy.
He's standing in his own room. He's standing in his own room. He's standing in his own room.
Do you want one, yes? Right, I'm gonna keep moving now. I'm going in there.
Good looking at.
Oh, yeah.
In a second, yeah.
If this story touched you, share it with someone who's lost a soldier or still carries their memory. Because some goodbyes don't come with words, just one final salute. Be part of history. Subscribe to Queen Gods today.